please hit subscribe and change it to past tense. Hi Speechies, it's Lisa. Welcome back to Speech Fairies. Today I have another game for you for Halloween time. This is probably something you could make if you wanted to. It's very simple. I just reviewed Boo Hoo. My last video we did Boo Hoo. This one's very similar. It's called Switches. Now this one I bought at a Goodwill for $1. This was 20 years ago. This one was $17.87. It looks like Kmart back in the day. It's an Irwin toy. I'll tell you how old it is. Okay, this one's from 1989. Spaces marked look, switches, and look and switch allow you and your opponents to switch witches positions without other players knowing. It's frightfully hilarious fun. It contains 1 die, a game board, and 4 color-coded playing pieces and instructions. You gotta look at those old girls. Look at that. They don't do that with games anymore. If I find out how much this one's worth now, I'll let you know. So here is the game board. That's the middle. I love the illustrations. They're so retro. And then it has the cauldrons that say either look, and switch, or switches. And the start and the finish line are right there together on this middle one. So some of the cauldrons have nothing and some of them have instructions. So you can work on some early literacy skills as you go. And it's in French and English. So it's a really cute board. Give you an idea. So these are the little witches. You can see they're flying on their little broomsticks and they're on a little stand. They kind of look like chess pieces, but they're witches. And on the bottom they're color coded. So that one's yellow witch. This one's black or blue, I can't tell. A red dot, and a green dot. So you can see how zany this game would get because you don't know which is which are great, I think, homophones? I would have to check that. So witch and switch are also good rhyming words, so those are good to throw in once in a while and draw kids' attentions to the words that rhyme. And it just comes with a regular die. Instructions to be the first player to get your playing piece across the finish line. So everyone chooses a color and then you roll and move around the board. When you land on a switches space, then everybody else has to close their eyes or cover their eyes, and so you can't see the playing board, and the player whose turn, without looking at the colors, has to switch any 2 playing pieces on the board. They don't have to switch their own. They can switch 2 other players if there's more than 2 players. And then everybody else can look, and then the next person goes. If you land on a look space like that one, you get to look under any one of the playing pieces to see what color it is. If you get a look and switch, everybody closes their eyes again, and the player can look at any one of the playing pieces and then switch any 2. This is funny. You don't have to switch them if you don't want to, so you could look and then decide whether you want to switch them, which is a little bit sneakier. So you'll never know who's going to be the winner. I think it's going to be pretty tricky. And I think this game would have lots of great giggles. So 1989, simpler times for sure, but a really good and fun, engaging game. It's also got a little bit of French in it too if you're in Canada and you want to work on your French. Look is regarder. Switches is la balle de sorcière. Which is which? You can't tell by looking at them. I'm glad they're not flawed, or I guess you want to make sure they're not dusty or anything and you can't tell the difference. Anyway, I just thought I'd show that one right on the heels of Boo Hoo because it's kind of the similar concept. It would be great for working on SW blends, which I work on quite a bit. So witches and switches, kind of a good minimal pair too. There's just no way to know who's first and who's last and who's next. We could talk about which witch is first and which witch is second and which witch is third and which witch is fourth or last. And you could work on some of those sequencing words. We just won't know what color wins until the very end. So I would just get my kiddos to say a word or a target before they roll the dice. So pretty simple, and I think it's be super fun with at least 3 or 4 kids. It would be really fun. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. That would be great. Thanks to those who have already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you hit that little notification bell, it'll email you when I've uploaded another video. I want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now, everyone.